Assalamu alaikum. This is day 8 of Ramadan. We are continuing the theme of fighting and also from Surah An-Nisa. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لا يستوي القاعدون من المؤمنين غير أولي الضرر والمجاهدون في سبيل الله بأموالهم وأنفسهم فضل الله المجاهدين بأموالهم وأنفسهم على القائدين درجة وكلا وعد الله الحسنى وفضل الله المجاهدين على القائدين أجرا عظيما درجات منه ومغفرة ورحمة وكان الله غفورا رحيما إن الذين توفاهم الملائكة ظالمي أنفسهم قالوا فيما كنتم قالوا كنا مستضعفين في الأرض قالوا ولم تكن أرض الله واسعة فتهاجروا فيها فأولئك مأواهم جهنم وساءت سبيلا. Sahih International. Actually, any translated Quran will do. I'm doing this so you can see that there's nothing wrong with reading in English. That's how I did for years. I don't need this. I can just translate it for myself, but I want you to understand that it's okay. Not equal are those believers remaining at home, other than the disabled and the mujahideen who strive and fight in the cause of Allah with their wealth and their lives. Allah has preferred the mujahideen through their wealth in their lives over those who remain behind by degrees. And to all, meaning both, Allah has promised the best reward. But Allah has preferred the mujahideen over those who remain behind with great reward. Now, this word jihad, mujahideen, or mujahidun, if it's the subject, it means to exert all your energy and focus. Jahada means to be exhausted by doing something. Majhud, jihad, doesn't always mean fight and kill, but it can. So you don't see me killing anyone, but I am considered a mujahida because I spend most of my time doing dawah, researching the words of Allah, reading Quran, trying to understand it so that I can give it to you. Because if I keep it and hold it in, I'm in big trouble. So here we go again. Degrees of high position from Him, in forgiveness, in mercy. And Allah is ever forgiving and merciful. Let's go on. إن الذين توفاهم الملائكة ظالمي أنفسهم قالوا فيما كنتم قالوا كنا مستضعفين في الأرض قالوا ولم تكن أرض الله واسعة فتهاجروا فيها فأولئك مأواهم جهنم وساءت مصيرا إلا المستضعفين من الرجال والنساء والولدان لا يستطيعون حيلة ولا يهتدون السبيل أولئك عسى الله أن يعفو عنهم وكان الله وَكَانَ اللَّهُ عَفُوًّا غَفُورًا. وَمَنْ يُهَاجِرْ فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ يجد في الأرض مراغما كثيرا وسعة. ومن يخرج من بيته مهاجرا إلى الله ورسوله ثم يدركه الموت فقد وقع أجره على الله وكان الله غفورا رحيما. Indeed, those whom the angels take in death while wronging themselves, the angels will say, in what condition were you? They will say, we were oppressed in the land. The angels will say, was not the earth of Allah spacious enough for you to emigrate therein? For those, their refuge is hell, and evil it is as a destination. Except for the oppressed among the men and women and children who cannot devise a plan, nor are they directed to a way. For those, it is expected that Allah will pardon them, and Allah is ever pardoning and forgiving. And whoever emigrates for the cause of Allah will find on the earth many locations in abundance. And whoever leaves his home as an emigrant to Allah and his messenger, and death overtakes him, his reward has already been incumbent upon Allah. And Allah is ever forgiving and merciful. Now, I specifically want to say something regarding immigration in the cause of Allah. Emigrate, immigrate. Go out, come in. It's not so easy anymore because of these nation states. Now, we all know that the concept is only a couple of hundred years where we had nation-state borders. Dual, they're called in Arabic. Before that, people were judged by their millah, their religion, and they were empires. And yes, there were tyrants. And however, let's concentrate on the here and now, because so many areas have been kept poor, made poor, and kept poor. By whom? Well, I think I'm going to make another YouTube channel, Pure History. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about making another channel because I don't monetize this channel. I don't want to get paid for my religion. It's my privilege to tell you the verses of the Quran. However, people are pushing me. They're always pushing me. They're all women, you know. You have to put forth some of your knowledge. You know, there's so many channels about Quran and religion, and there's many great dua. It's a plural of to be a da'i. Let's call them missionaries to make it easy to comprehend. There's so many doing it, you know, and there aren't too many people telling us the truth about history. And I say, well, is there really any truth in history? You know, to the victor belongs the spoils. And not only is it who writes the books and who has the free time and the wherewithal, but who publishes the books. That's another really good historical, Remember when the Arabs wouldn't, couldn't, shouldn't, didn't? And who published all the Islamic books a couple hundred years ago? India. Hyderabad was the capital of publishing. Yeah, these are the things that I do believe need to be discussed. But you know, so many areas of the world have been raped and pillaged, and you know, I don't want to go through colonial, imperialists, whatever, Dutch, whoever were there. They did it. You know, Spanish Armada, the Boer Wars, Africa. Maybe you don't know. That's why I will probably make the channel. But Allah allowed them to have that happen to them, because nothing happens without Allah's allowing it. Remember, Allahu yakhluq أفعال العباد. Allah creates, did create, will create all of the deeds of all of the humans. So if we're living in a safe, so to speak, time right now here in America, where we can just get in the car and drive anywhere and buy whatever we want, basically. I mean, if you don't have much money, you go to Walmart and you can get really cute stuff there. But the point is, we are in relative safety. So now is the time for everyone to exert while they still have life's breath in their lungs and not to turn away. It's called tawalla. Don't turn aside. Speak out against tyranny and oppression. We're living with a lot of tyranny and oppression. We really are. And the third world, as they call it, has been living with it for a very long time. To be continued, inshallah. It's now time for iftar. You can tell by my voice, right? When I get I can tell. I'm really hungry and thirsty. But alhamdulillah, I can go right into that kitchen and get food and drink. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.